Gerald's breath came in sharp gasps, muffled by his regulator as he hovered just beneath the ocean's surface. His heart pounded against his ribs like a caged bird desperate for escape. The dive had been exhilarating, vibrant coral gardens, but now the adventure had turned into a nightmare. 10 sharks. Not one, not two, 10. They weren't massive, great whites, thank God. But that was little comfort when a pack of sleek, gray bodies glided between him and the boat's ladder. Their dorsal fins cut through the surface like knives, and their cold black eyes seemed to size him up, calculating. He clutched his dive knife with shaking fingers, fully aware that it was more for his own reassurance than actual defense. A steel blade against a swarm of apex predators? Useless. His air gauge read low, too low for comfort. He couldn't stay down much longer. Above, the boat rocked gently, the ladder hanging just out of reach. His dive buddy, Tyrone, was already aboard, peering over the side with wide eyes. "Stay calm," Tyrone called, voice barely audible over the waves. No sudden moves. No sudden moves. Gerald wanted to laugh. How could he stay still when survival instinct screamed at him to swim? A shadow passed beneath him, close enough that he felt the shift in the water. He tightened his grip on the knife. The sharks weren't attacking, but they weren't leaving either. Think. He remembered something from training. Sharks were curious, not mindless killers. Most attacks happened because of panic, splashing, or mistaken identity. If he bolted, he might become prey. Slowly, deliberately, he exhaled through his regulator, forcing his body to relax. He kicked gently, edging closer to the ladder without breaking the surface too aggressively. One of the sharks turned, its tail flicking just inches from his hand. Almost there. The boat's hull loomed above him like a sanctuary. Just one final push. A sudden thrash. One of the sharks veered, agitated by something unseen. The others followed, stirring the water into a frenzy. As Gerald watched, the other divers bravely and calmly swam to the ladder and exited the water. Gerald waited for his chance, but as Gerald took a breath, he realized there was no air left in his tank. Frantically, Gerald looked at his gauge and confirmed he was out of air. Gerald waited too long, it was over. Gerald never made it back to the boat.